Hello, my name is Allison and this will be my audience for today. So the topic that I chose is how sleep affects the brain. Why did I choose this topic? Well, it is to inform my audience about how sleep affects your mental stability and your mental processes. Have you ever tried to focus and just felt like your brain just wasn't thinking clearly and you just weren't focusing enough? So today I will explain how not getting enough sleep can really affect how you work throughout the day. To get a better understanding, I will show you how it affects how we think, learn, and feel emotions throughout our day. First, I will discuss how it impacts focused thinking and our emotions. So, starting off with sleep and memory. Sleep plays a major role in how we work throughout our day and how fast we can think and how we're able to remember our memories that we retained from the past. During sleep, the brain is focused and in charge of storing our memories so we can learn what we learned that day and we can remember it in the future if we ever need it, by Houlihan 2018. Sleep is especially important because it turns short-term memories into long-term memories that we can always retain back in the future. Researchers show that sleep supports memories in many ways and how we retain information, like if we ever need it in an exam, we can always remember it in the next day if we ever need it. Louis 2014. In addition, without getting enough sleep, our ability to retain information, how fast we think, and what we learn becomes very weak. So starting off with sleep, focus, and thinking. Sleep is essential for concentration and mental processes and how we are able to work with others throughout our day. When we are all well rested, we are able to think quicker, move quicker, and just be able to do better in our days. By Robinson and Sakeldo, 2014. Sleep deprivation makes it way harder to think clearly and move quicker and just advance and be able to have a good day. Matter of fact, researchers show that lost in sleep deprivation can actually relate a little bit to alcohol impairments, like if you were drunk. This also shows that sleeping is not just about feeling well rested, but it plays a huge role in how we're gonna do and perform for our next events and tasks. So for my third main point, I will be showing you about how sleep and emotions work with our brains. So sleep also plays a major role in how we're regulating emotions and just if we're feeling sad, happy, stressed, or just have any anxiety. When we get enough sleep, we're able to manage stress a little bit more better and we're just able to think more clearly instead of like stressing about how we're not going to get this done and that. By Robinson and Sakeldo 2014. Also, the lack of sleep can increase stress and just our emotional stability. By Maume 2013. It really just shows how it's very important for us to get our good 8 hours of sleep. Over time, poor sleep can also affect our health and just how we look forward to the next day. It definitely plays a huge role in how our brain grows and just remembers more things and more facts. This shows that sleep is very essential for us and it's not just something that doctors tell you, it's something that is true and it can really affect you on the long run. So for review, sleep affects the memory, it affects how we focus and how we think and how we work with our mental stability. These effects really show you that it's not just something that they're showing you that it's an opinion, it's actually facts and that it can ruin you on the long run. And that sleep has a powerful impact on our brain and that without getting enough sleep and the hours that doctors are telling you, it can really stop our brain from fully growing and understanding and being able to move on with our lives. And to be honest, for my lasting thoughts, I really think that you should just not think twice. If you feel like you're wanting to stay up late, you just shouldn't, because it really affects you, and it's something that you can't go back in time and fix. It's something that can actually permanently damage you. And for my visual aid, I will show you a picture of how the brain affects. So on the left, it's how we have enough sleep, and on our right, it shows you how if we don't have enough sleep, it could really affect us and stop us from thinking to our fullest potential. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.